Alright, peace y'all. In this video we're going to be talking about the lightning bolt and what it represents. Now, people like MrBeast, who has 312 million subscribers on YouTube and averages about 100 million views a video, has the most influence over children and most adults. But now it's no secret that MrBeast is named after the beast in Revelations 13, who reigns over YouTube compared to other content creators. His transgender partner and friend Chris Tyson was exposed for talking inappropriately to a minor.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also like going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like you heard rumors that this person is this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of like the shad-based stuff. Like that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that like Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person and the company protects her or they were protecting her and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, you know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video. But, you know, these messages happen in like MrBeast discords and yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when like MrBeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And you know, there's been like parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And, you know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, and then I have like a massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, in many of MrBeast's videos, he has done fake giveaways to gain more traction, but who are the people funding his lifestyle though? He has done content on things like Cure the Blind, where he goes around giving sight to the blind, like Jesus did to Nazareth. This action is taking on a responsibility not only to mock God, but to play God as well. Fixing a person's imperfection gives him authority in the eyes of the world. Whether these tactics are staged or real, it definitely gives the viewer a different outlook on God. Now, MrBeast's logo is a leopard with the lightning bolt over his eyes. Now, I'm going to read Revelations 13:2, and y'all tell me if this has any connections. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as of the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. So basically, it's telling you in that chapter that he sold his soul for this position. The lightning bolt is a clear indication of Lucifer and the light bearer falling from the sky. Let's take a look at Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from the sky. Now, MrBeast knows all about the fallen angel, being that he attended Greenville Christian Academy. This entity, MrBeast, is foreshadowing what's to come as the beast reigning over the world, performing counterfeit signs and miracles, and coming in love and peace. These people always tell you what they want you to hear. As part of the Hegelian dialect, it is to tell the people what they want to hear and appeal to their emotions, offering them problems with no solution. Now, Nick Fuentes, who is promoted by mainstream media also and frequently appears on shows such as InfoWars, he is pushed by the same people he claims to be fighting against. Now, here are a few symbols that pay homage to the fallen angel, aka the light bearer Lucifer.
My husband said he was with the devil, or more specifically, that he was about to be with the devil. He was in a house somewhere, he didn't know exactly where, except that it was in L.A., and 3 people, a warlock and 2 witches, were holding him for some terrible Satan-related reason he kept trying, very incoherently, to explain. He wanted to get away, he said, but he didn't have any money and he didn't know where he was, and anyway, the witches wouldn't let him leave. He was talking in slurred, hushed tones, and hardly making sense, and was crazed with fear. He sounded really spooky. I'd heard David speaking from some pretty cold, strange places, both by telephone and in person, but this sounded different, worse than I'd heard before. I got scared and insisted that he give me the number where he was, telling him he couldn't keep it a secret the way he liked to. It was the kiss of death.
Many understand the use of these symbols and a sure way to pledge allegiance to the underworld and show they are part of Luciferianism. I hope I broke this video down for y'all, man, and we must stay aware and stay diligent because everybody out here has an agenda, all right? So I hope y'all stay safe, man, and I'm going to get to some more content. Peace.